afternoon. My name is Elizabeth Beck, and I'm pleased to present my 7th Bell drama class of 7th graders here to read some of the world's most famous poetry. Thank you.
Hello class, my name is Concepcion Torres, and today I'll be reading a poem of Paso, Texas by Juan Felipe Herrera. In a styled shirt, in spite of his cancer below, then a smile dinner in the evening the next day. No one knows except I may be on the road. Despite where my father settled in 45 minutes west, then you go in. Sister Sarda waits for me on Abbey Street. After decades in separate families we just met. Now I hear the clock snap, I swipe and dance. Time to walk by dogs, 5 blocks and back. Tomorrow a different route to smooth the mind is the same one, but I am hopeful. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Cole, and I will be reading the poem Pocket by Matthew Zapter. I like the word pocket. It sounds a little safely dangerous, like knowing you once bought a headlamp in case the lights go out and detach your head and your hands will still be free. We're standing in the forest staring at a picture in a plant book while eating scary-looking wildflowers. Saying pocket makes me feel potentially but not busy. I'm getting ready to have important thoughts. I'm thinking about my pocket, which has its own peculiar geology. Maybe you know what I mean. I mean, basically, I know what's in there, and can even list items. But also, there are other bits and pieces made of stuff that might not even have a name. Only a scientist can figure it out. And why would a scientist do that? He or she should be curing brain diseases or making sure that an asteroid doesn't hit us. Look out, scientists! Today, the unemployment rate is 9.4. I have no idea what that means, but I have tried to think about it harder for a while, and tried standing in an actual stance of mystery and not knowing towards the world, which is my job. As I'm staring at the backyard for a second, believe that I'm actually rising away from myself, which is maybe what I have in common right now with you. And now I am placing my hand on this very dusty table and brushing away the dust. And now I am looking away and thinking about the last time about my pocket. But this time I'm thinking about its darknesses, like the bottom of the sea, but without the blind fluorescent creatures floating in a circle around the black box, which, along with the tremendous thunder and huge shards of metal from the plane, sank down and settled here where it rests, cheerfully leaving. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Olivia Parker, and I'm going to read Phenomenal Woman by Maya Angelou. Pretty women wonder where my ticket lies. I'm not cute or built to suit a fashion model size. But when I start to tell them, they think I'm telling lies. I say, it's the reach of my arms, the span of my hips, the shine of my step, the curl of my lips. I'm a woman, phenomenal woman. That's me. I walk into a room just as cool as you please, and to a man, the fellows stand or fall down on their knees. They swarm around me, a hive of honeybees. I say, it's the fire in my eyes, the flash in my teeth, the swing in my waist, and the joy in my feet. I'm a woman, phenomenal woman. That's me. Men themselves have wondered what they see in me. They try so much that they can't touch my inner mystery. When I try to show them, they say they still can't see. I say it's the arch in my back, the sound of my smile, the ride of my breast, the grace of my style. I'm a woman, phenomenal woman. That's me. Now you understand just why my head's not bowed. I don't shout or jump about, or have to talk real loud. When you see me passing, it ought to make you proud. I say it's the click of my heels, the bend of my hair, the palm of my hand, the need for my care. I'm a woman, phenomenal woman. That's me. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Gavin, and I'll be reading a poem by Franco here called Today. Oh kangaroos, oh squids, oh chocolate sodas, you are beautiful pearls. Harmonicas and jujubes are aspirin. All the stuff they have always talked about. Still makes the poem a surprise. These things are are with us every day, even on beachheads and virus. They do not have a meaning. They're strong as rocks. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Audrey, and I will be reading Mother's Tongue by Langston Hughes. Well, son, I'll tell you, life for me ain't been no crystal stair. It's had tacks in it, and splinters, and boards torn up, carpet on the floor, bare. But all the time, I've been climbing on, and reaching landings, and turning corners, and sometimes going in the dark where there ain't been no light. So, boy, don't you turn back. Don't you sit down on them steps because you find it gets kind of hard. Don't you fall now, for I still going, honey. I still climbing, and life for me ain't been no crystal stair. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Michael, and I'll be reading a poem by Robert Frost, Stopping by the Woods on a Snowy Evening. Whose woods these are, I think I know. His house is in the village, though. He will not see me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow. My little horse must think it queer to stop without a farmhouse near. Between the woods and frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year, he gives his harness bells a shake to ask if there is some mistake. The only other sounds the sweep of easy wind and the downy flake. And you woods we dark and deep, but I have a promise to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Ice 2, and I'll be reading Human Family by Maya Angelou. I know the obvious differences in the human family. Some of us are serious, some thrive on comedy. Some declare their lives are lived as true profundity, and others claim they really live the real reality. The variety of our skin tones can confuse the used to light brown and pink and beige and purple and white. I've sailed upon the seven seas and stopped at every land. I've seen the wonders of the world, not yet one common man. I know 10,000 women called Jane and Mary Jane, but I've not seen any two who really were the same. Mirror twins are different, although their features jive, and lovers think quite different thoughts while lying side by side. We love and lose in China. We weep on England's moors and laugh and moan and giddy and thrive on Spanish shores.
Hello, class. My name is Jalen Walker, and I'll be reading the poem Dreams by Langston Hughes. Hold fast to dreams, for if dreams die, life is a broken winged bird that cannot fly. Hold fast to dreams, for when dreams go, life is a bare field frozen with snow. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Sydney, and I'll be reading Robert Hayden. The old woman across the way is whipping the boy again and shouting to the neighborhood her goodness and his wrongs. Wildly he crashes through elephant ears and pleats in dusty Zenas, while she, in spite of crippling back, pursues and corners him. She strikes and strikes the shrilly circling boy till the stick breaks in her hand. His tears are raining weather to wound like memories. My head, ripped and bony vise, of knees. The ripping struggle to rent free, the blows, the fears, the worst of blows, that hateful. Words could bring, the place that no longer knew her love. All is over now, it is over, and the boy sobs in his room, and the woman leans muttering against the tree, exhausted, perished, avenged, and fought for lifelong hiding she has had to bear. Thank you.
Hello, boys. My name is Jonathan, and I will be reading If There Be Sorrow by Mary Evans. If there be sorrow, let it be for things undone, country, otherwise unattained. To these adverb loving down restraint. When I die, I'm sure I will have a big funeral. Curiosity seekers come to see if I'm really dead. I'm just trying to make it.
Hello class, my name is Denaja, and I'll be reading Cage Bird by Maya Angelou. The free bird leaps on the back of the wind and floats down to the current end.
and the ships is big, and the horns are moved, and dips to blue the sky. But a bird that stalks down his narrow cage can seldom see through his bars and braids. His wings are turned and his feet are tied, so it opens up his throat to sing. The cage bird sings with fearful trill of things unknown but long for still, and his tune is heard on the distant hill, where the cage bird sings of freedom. The free bird thinks of another breeze, and the trade winds soft through the sunny seas. And that worm, waiting on the dark bright lawn, and names the sky his home. The cage bird stands on the grave of dreams, his shadow shouts of a nightmare scream. His wings are flipped and his feet are tied, so he opens up his throat to sing. The cage bird sings with a fearful chill of things unknown, but long for still, and his tune is from the distant hill. The cage bird sings of freedom. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Marcus. Today I'll be reading Here and There by Juan Felipe, 1948. I sit in the media, my dog looks across on the red-brown sofa. So many things somehow. It's all introduced by number letters, figures, without faces or names, only jagged lines. Across the miles, shadows going into shadow, then destruction. The infinite light here and there cannot be overcome. It is the first drop of ink.
Hello, my name is Haley. Today I'll be reading a poem called Cutting Grace by Lisa Clinton. Curling them around and hold their bodies in opposites, embrace thinking of everything but kinship. Collars and kale, strain against each strange other. Away from my kiss making cannons, the iron bed pot. The pot is black, the cutting board is black, my hand, and just for a minute, the green swell black under the knife. And the kitchen twists dark on its spine, and I taste in my natural appetite the bond of five things everywhere. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Angel, and I'm going to be reading Song Out Here by Juan Felipe. If I could sing, I'd say everything. You know, from here on the street, can you turn around just for once, like here, right behind you? What is that flag? What is it made of? Maybe it's too late. I have too many questions. Where did it all come from? What colors is it? Everything here in the subway. There are so many things and voices. We are going somewhere, but I just don't know somewhere. Do you know where that is? I want to sing so you can hear me, and maybe you can tell me where to go. So you can hear me, and just maybe you can tell me where to go. All those hands and legs and faces going places. If I could sing, you would hear me, because I would tell you, it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. It would be something like that. Can you turn around so I can look into your eyes? Just for once, your eyes. Maybe like hers. Can you see her and his? Can you see them? I want you to see them. All of us, we could be together. If I could sing, we would go there. We would run there together. We would live there for a while in that tilted tiny house by the ocean rising up inside of us. I'm on the curb next to a curled up cat, smoking. I know it's bad for you, but for once, can you turn around? A straight line falling behind you. It's me. I want to sing. Invincible. Bleeding out of love. Just for you. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Kia, and I'm going to be reading a poem written by Emily Dixon. Tell all the truth, but tell it sans the success in our circuit lies. Too bright for our informant light, the truth surprise. As lightning to the children ease, with explanation kind, the truth must dazzle gradually, or every man be blind. Thank you.
Hello, class. I'm exhausted. I'm gonna be reading Appalachia by Frank X. Walker. Thoroughbred racing and hee-haw are burdensome images for Kentucky sons. Beyond the Mason-Dixon, anywhere in Appalachia is as far as you would get from our house in the projects. Yet a mutual appreciation for fresh greens and cornbread, almost heroic notion of family and porches make us kinfolks somehow. But having never ridden bareback or saddle side and being inexperienced at cutting
hanging, or chewing tobacco, yet still feeling complete. I'm proud to say that some of the bluegrass is black, enough to know that being colored is generally lost, somewhere between the Dukes of Hazzard and Beverly Hills. But if you think making shine from corn is as hard as Kentucky coal, imagine being an Appalachian poet. Thank you.
My name is Jose. There is no taken by Robert Frost. Two roads diverged in yellow wood. Two roads diverged in yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both. And being one traveler, long I stood and looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent in the overgrowth, and then took the other just as fair, and perhaps having the better claim, because it was grassy to where God's former had passing there was one that was really the same. And both that morning the only lay and leaves no step had rooted black, though I kept the verse for another day. My leaves on tonight, I doubt I should ever come back.
Hello, my name is Logan, and today I'm going to be reading the poem called Those Winter Sundays by Robert Hayden. Sundays to my father got up early and put his clothes on the blue-black coat. Then, with cracked hands and a headache from labor in the weekend weather, made banked fires blaze. No one would ever thank him. I'd wake up and hear the cold, sprinkling breaking. When the rooms were warm, he'd call, and slowly I would rise and dress, bearing the chronic angers of that house. Speaking indifferently to him, and had driven out with the cold, and polished my gold shoes as well. What I did I know of love, astures, and lonely offenses. Thank you.
Hello class, my name is Nick Dixon, and today I'll be reading The Bean Eaters by Gwendolyn Brooks. They eat beans mostly. Dinner is a casual affair. Plain chipware on a plain and creaking wood tin flatware. Two who are mostly good. Two who have lived their day, but keep on putting on their clothes and putting away things of importance. Remembering with twinklings and twinges as they lean over the beans in their limited back room that is full of beads and receipts and dolls and cloths, tobacco, crumbs, baskets, and fringes. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Ada, and I'll be reading the poem Instructions on Not Giving Up by Ada Limon, 1976. More than the fuchsia funnels breaking out on the crabapple tree. More than the neighbor's almost obscene display of cherry limbs shoving their candy-colored blossoms to the slate sky of spring rains. It's the greening of the trees that really gets to me. When all the shock of white and taffy, the world's fabulous and trinkets, leave the pavement stern with confetti and aftermath. The leaves come, patient, plodding, a green skin growing over whatever winter did to us. A return to the strange idea of continuous living despite the mess of us. The hurt, the empty, fine then, I'll take it. The tree seems to say, and new, slick leaf unfurling like a fist to an open palm, I'll take it all. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Melissa Glass, and today I'm going to be reading I'm Nobody, Who Are You by Emily Dickinson. I am nobody. Who are you? Are you nobody too? Then there's a pair of us. Don't tell. They'd advertise, you know. How jury to be somebody. How like a frog. To tell one's name, the livelong June, to admire fog. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Jose, and today I'll be reading Gathering Words by Maria Luisa Arroyo. One day I will write you a letter. After I've gathered enough words, I've heard pop, pop, pop. Escaping the animated house of women who share pieces of gossip like bombs in my lavender every Sunday. One day I will write you a letter after I've gathered enough words that blossom without words and painted mouse in someone else's country. In my corner, I listen to how voices ring without the sting of bobtails, and how they undulate above gushing water and swelling stoves, and machines that vibrate in my lavender. One day I'll write you a letter after I get enough words and enough courage to let them ring in my mute dreams until they seem to me right as I see in your childhood. Recover us at that time. I will be able to return without fear till I am in lavender. With my bag of clothes and enough words and surrender myself to the bubbles. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Trevor, and I will be reading a poem called Why I Am Not a Painter by Frank O'Hara. I am not a painter, I am a poet. Why? I think I would rather be a painter, but I am not. Well, for instance, Mike Goldberg is starting a painting. I drop in, sit down and have a drink, he says. I drink, we drink, I look up, you have sardines in it? Yes, I needed something there. Oh, I go and the days go by and I drop in again. The painting is going on and I go and the days go by. I drop in, the painting is finished. Where's sardines? All that's left is just letters. It was too much, Mike says. But me, one day I am thinking of a color, orange. I read a line about orange. Pretty soon it is a whole page of words, not lines. Then another page. There should be so much more, not of orange, of words, of how terrible orange is in life. Days go by, it is even in prose. I am a rogue poet. My poem is finished and I haven't mentioned orange yet. It's 12 poems, I call it oranges. And one day in a gallery, I see Mike's painting called Sardines. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for tuning in. We look forward to reading your comments.